Mindfulness, the essential attitude of trust. Of the essential attitudes for the practice of mindfulness, we have looked at non-judging, patience, and beginner's eye. Next is trust. So I've been circling around this quality, wondering what I can say, enough so that I started asking myself, what is so hard for me about talking about trust? I trust lots of people. I trust my 2 sons and my daughter-in-law. They have my back. My sisters can boast of a long track record of being trustworthy and loving me unconditionally. I always trust my supervisor here at work. She truly has my best interests in mind and looks for ways to encourage me to grow. And even though I don't have a wide social circle, I have a core of close friends whom I trust explicitly. And I know I'm lucky to be able to make this list. So why am I turning talking about trust into a chore? Why am I making this so hard? Well, when we talk about trust with mindfulness, we're not talking so much about trusting others. We're talking about trusting ourselves, trusting our own intuition, not looking outside ourselves for guidance or affirmation. Oh ho, that's the hard part for me. So to figure out why trusting myself is hard for me, I decided to think about my personality type. I'm all the time thinking about personality type, so it's inevitably going to get in the mix with my mindfulness thoughts. I had the privilege of attending CAP's program to be certified to administer the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. I love this assessment process because it's the opposite of the stereotyping that some assume follows a type analysis. Instead, it's a way to recognize our innate preferences in a no-judgment zone. See the mindfulness parallel? Non-judging. We can then use that information, that self-awareness, mindfulness again. We can use that self-awareness to recognize what motivates us, understand why others often choose to behave differently than we do, and realize why some circumstances make us uncomfortable. My innate preference is to make decisions, large or small, every day by considering the effects they will have on the other individuals involved, not by logically analyzing the pros and cons as many do, but by projecting how my decision will affect others. Along with that, I hate conflict, and I seek harmony. So, what is often the cost of this sensitivity? In my long marriage, I slipped into a pattern of people-pleasing. When I decided to quit my university teaching job to be a full-time mother, I gradually adopted my husband's view of the ideal wife and mother, which was, unfortunately, at least 20 years behind the times. I thought, since I was not contributing a concrete sum of money, that my best plan would be to agree to do whatever he wanted to do and wanted me to do or not do, or whatever he wanted me to do for or with our sons. I was keeping the peace and the harmony by avoiding conflict. But in the meantime, I was looking outside myself for affirmation, and I was not trusting my own tuition. When my younger son became involved with drugs, I woke up. I started relying on my intuition to make the decisions that I knew would help him. The hard work was his, but I made sure the family dynamics were no longer an obstruction. He's been clean and sober for 9.5 years now. By practicing mindfulness, I am no longer trying to be someone I am not. I found a job I love that allows me to work in all areas of my preferences. I help students in the Writing and Study Skills Center find possibilities and potential for themselves, while I pursue my research and my professional interests as well. My only hope is to take responsibility for being my true self, to trust in my own wisdom and goodness. This essential attitude of trust helps us honor our own feelings and decisions. Why should we discount ours as invalid just because some feel or think differently?